Hey, it's good to see you again. For those of you who are new here, don't forget to click subscribe and ring the bell to receive notifications anytime we post. So, today we're going to be discussing something very important when it comes down to money matters. We will cover why you should have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up as an emergency fund, as well as methods on saving money for various specific purposes such as retirement, buying a car, or planning for a holiday. But what is an emergency fund and what makes it so crucial? An emergency fund is a pot of money that is set aside for unexpected costs like loss of income through unemployment or sickness necessitating medical bills. You will find yourself scrambling if there's no savings safety net when these kinds of things happen because most likely they'll hit at different times, but all within one budget cycle. Which brings us to the question, why should my emergency fund cover living expenses for 3 to 6 months? Having this amount saved provides a comfortable buffer against most potential financial disasters. While 3 months is a great start, aiming higher gives better protection. It means there's enough time to get another job or recover from bankruptcy without resorting to borrowing at high interest rates. So now let me ask again, what could happen if we don't have any sort of backup plan? Have you ever been caught off guard by life's unexpected events? Funding these things could put you into debt very quickly, more especially if it means using credit cards since they attract high interest rates, or taking out loans which may end up being too much of an expensive endeavor. Also, selling off securities when their prices are low will only lead down that same path, further worsening our financial situation, right? Therefore, having some cash readily available can act as your lifeline during such difficult times. How much should I save, you inquire? As already stated above, aim between 3 to 6 months worth, but let me break it down for you. Calculate how much each month costs, then multiply by desired number months until total reach. Voila! Where are we going to park these savings? The best option would be a high-yield account since they offer more interest than ordinary ones while still maintaining accessibility. However, refrain from investing this money into stocks or any other form of volatile asset, because what if an immediate need arises and there's no time lapse before realizing its value? So now that we've covered what we need, let's talk about building up such funds, okay? How do you build an emergency fund? Here are a few steps. Set a savings goal. Calculate the amount you should have based on your monthly spending. Open a separate savings account. To prevent yourself from spending it on something else, keep your emergency fund in a different account other than your regular checking account. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking to your savings or emergency funds account. This way, you can consistently save without having to think about it. Reduce unnecessary costs. Check through your budget and see where you can cut back. Direct these savings towards your emergency fund. Utilize bonuses wisely. Put some of that bonus into your emergency fund if you receive any unexpected windfall like a tax refund or cash gift. This will help you build it up faster. Now that we have discussed what an emergency fund is and why it's important, let's talk about saving for other specific goals such as down payment, vacation, or retirement. It's crucial to make a distinction between an emergency fund and savings targeted at different objectives. 1. Down payment saving. Determine the target. Find out how much is required for a home down payment in the area you would like to buy. Aim at saving 20% of the price so as to avoid private mortgage insurance, PMI. Come up with a schedule. Decide when you want to purchase the house. This will help you calculate the monthly amount needed to be set aside towards achieving this goal within that time frame. Open specific account. Similar to the emergency fund account, open a different one for saving towards the down payment. Automate as well as adjust. Prioritize your down payment within the budget by setting up automatic deductions and making necessary changes. Utilize first-time homebuyer programs. Various schemes assist first-time buyers through grants, loans, or tax credits which can be used for saving up. Consider side hustles. To add more money into the savings, engage in a side hustle that can help you achieve your desired down payment much faster. 2. Vacation saving. Have a defined target. Calculate the whole cost of the trip including flights, accommodation, food, activities, and souvenirs. Open separate account. For this purpose, you may want to open another savings account or even a sub-account in your bank specifically designated towards saving for holidays/vacations. Trim expenditure. Look for areas where some temporary cuts can be made on non-essential items so as to free more cash into your vacation fund. Utilize travel reward programs. Make use of credit cards that have travel rewards attached to them, which also include loyalty programs offered by various airlines and hotels, among others. 3. Retirement savings. Contribute to a 401k or IRA. Put the maximum amount you can into retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA that have tax benefits. These accounts grow your savings more quickly because they give you breaks on taxes now and delays on tax payments later. Increase contributions over time. Every time you get a raise the amount of money that goes towards your retirement. Consider a Roth IRA. You are allowed to take money out of this type of account in retirement without paying any taxes. It can be helpful to have more control over where your income is coming from during your golden years. Invest in stocks and bonds. To make your money last throughout old age, put it all into mixed funds that hold both stocks and bonds. The stocks will grow more, but the bonds will keep them safe. Keep in mind that saving successfully always involves being steady and self-controlled. Clear goals backed up by specific plans maintained over time could ensure that you find yourself financially stable and worry-free at any point in life. Whether it's establishing an emergency fund or working towards some other target, saving this way will help. So that's the end of this video. If this has been useful for you, please like the video and share with your friends or people who may benefit from these tips as well. Remember to subscribe if there is anything more about finance that you want us to cover, because we are always looking out for feedback. Leave a comment below.